What would it take for humans to come together as a civilization? Okay, so if you've heard my solar grid clean the oceans, you'll know that I had an idea about having all the whole world come together to clean the ocean, or having the whole world to come together to build a solar grid, because that's something that everybody cares about. Everybody needs the ocean to be clean, and the solar grid is good because you can put energy on the whole world renewably, and it would be cool that if we could all work together towards something like that, either one or both, right? But I don't know. I don't know how to get the ball rolling with all civilizations working together. I thought telling people that this could be, you could live forever in the history books if you were one of the 7 billion people that were in the time where all civilizations came together and all worked together, which I think is cool. Like I said in my other video, I was like, Sparta and Greece and um, Athens and Persia and the Romans. All of these civilizations have been great, but they've never all worked together as a whole world effort. And there's 385,000 babies born every single day. Only 10,000 of those kids are born in America every day. So we're gonna have a population crisis, and Americans aren't really the problem. I don't want to say problem because it sounds bad, but our ever expanding population is just gonna keep going up and up and up. And if we can't learn to work together, like, we're gonna be screwed, man. Like, when it comes to like water, trash, and this and that, and it's like we have to care about the future of the earth. Like, we don't you want to hand down a good world? And I think if we could have the blueprints and we can start working together to clean the ocean and to do the solar grid, and we can start, that'll be a blueprint for our children and our children's children and our children's children's children. And they can, but we have to start today. Do you know what I mean? We have to start now and get the ball rolling with America and China and Russia. And we all work together. We could accomplish some amazing things. 7 billion people. That is a gigantic population. And we can do some crazy things. We can be in the history books forever. Like I was saying, the the Egyptians had the pyramids. We could do the pyramids. If all of our societies work together, we could do some fucking crazy shit. You know what I mean? But we have to start working together today. And so I don't know what's crazy is that what makes people come together is like war. War is a big way that civilizations come together. So it's like if we were to get attacked by aliens, I guarantee you the whole world would rally to fight the aliens, and they would ration and they would do whatever it takes to win the war. And it's almost like we have to say we have a war against pollution. We have a war against plastic in the ocean. We have a war against dirty energy. If we were to package it like that, I think people would be a lot more they'd be like, well, we're gonna fight that, and they would be more prone to giving more, working more hours and giving more money to fighting this war to save the world, to have a clean earth. So I think it's how we package it to people. I think that's important, Like in World War I, World War II, people worked, 50, 60 hours. You had women in the workforce, and they were working and they were getting rationed food, and it was like everybody buckled down and everybody lived minimally and everybody gave 100% so that we could win the war. And if we had that same kind of tenacity and drive to clean the oceans and make clean solar energy for the whole world, and we buckled down and we said, we're going to work, a good amount of hours, but we had like a game plan, and we're all working towards, making the environment just way better. If we were to buckle down and everybody put 100% for 10 years into making a solar grid for the world, into cleaning the oceans, into setting up just like doing different things that like need to be done, like making homeless shelters, and stuff, and just making you know what I mean, and setting up like um like better sustaining like food sources. And if we were to get to what really matters, we could accomplish some crazy things, but it's hard to tell people like let's go from a consumerism mindset and a consumerism society to a future thinking, ecologically friendly, what do they call it, like like a future world, like it's because right now it's like I'm saving up because I want to buy this or buy that. It's hard to tell people, hey, why don't you save up so that you can donate to cleaning the ocean? But if we were to do it together as a society, where it's not just me doing it, but it's like everybody's buckling down and working a couple extra hours so that they can put towards a better future, and we were all in this together, and we were all pumped up, and we were all motivated, then I think we could really go places. I think we could really do it, It's like we don't need to... Let's not wait until the aliens attack or for there to be some huge fucking, disaster before we all come together. We can come together now just because we want to make a better future. We can buckle down now just because we want to do it now, That's my rant for today.